you know what? We all want to know this. Who is the one that brought the 5 pies to this house? Where's money?
Say sometimes your enemies and your friends are a lot closer than you think. But what I'll say, to answer the question...
You cannot swear today. You cannot swear, and you must swear today. You must swear today.
What I would say,
don't cop out.
What I would say is this, right? The relationship I have with my ex-ones, right? What is based on a lot of trust. You understand? No face, no case, no name shall be revealed. That's how we operate. That's the code, Ometa.
Okay,
that's the
I
code,
agree.
yeah,
that is how we should run.
Yeah.
But just verify that I am not that able.
No, guys, I was saying now, you know those ransom videos?
Why are you telling story? Just
I'll
verify.
say now, guys, that Ghost is actually not that able.
What's up, people? It's Ghost and Tech, and you're now rocking with SDC. It's a Show Dem Camp. Yes, indeed.
And we're here to break down our song Italawa on NotJustVerses. Let's go.
And Italawa is just an expression of me being outside at the moment, you know, and it's just a reflection of my life where I am at the moment in time, you know. I'm trying to tell a story in the movie. Don't take everything literally. It's just part of a story in the movie of Afrika Magik.
Yeah, for me, Italawa was very hard to create because I had to like tap back to my past years, you know, things that have happened in the past, you know, and try to bring some of that into the present. So it's like, you know, it's like trying to imagine, and then obviously Ghost is outside, so I'm trying to live vicariously through Ghost, you understand? And then put that into my lyrics as well. You get outside. I'm not outside, though. I'm very much inside. Afrika Magik is our new album. I mean, for us, it's just like SDC having fun with the music, man. We're not putting ourselves in any box, whether in the Clone Wars box or the Palmwine box. This is us just trying different sounds, things that we're excited by, things that we grew up on, things that we wanted to try. Like, so there's songs that have like amapiano leaning elements to it, like I'll Wait. There's a song like Moonchada with Moonchada. I don't even know how to describe that sonic or that song. Yeah. There's what's it called? There's Pele with Winnie, which is almost like a dubstep / hip hop / reggae kind of vibe. There's Normally with Joey B, which samples, you know, an old school Ghanaian artist, Ambole, you know, so we flip that sample. There's Spellbound with Lusanda, which is almost like neo soul, but a modern day twist on that. So, I mean, we're just playing with sounds, man. At this point in our career, I think is the point where we have fun with the music. We try new sounds, we try new things, and just create, you know, and that's what Afrika Magik, you know, for me.
I think we felt a little bit confined within, you know, the worlds that we created, even though we love to create. I think we were even trying to experiment when we did the Palmwine Express. I think we were trying to like even try and break that mold of the just pure Palmwine sounds and try and find some new pockets to work in. So Afrika Magik is actually a title that we've had in the works for a while, and we're just happy to be able to release it at the right time.
Outside all night Italawa, outside on road Italawa, all night, all day Italawa. Girls want to have fun Italawa. Big boys don't show Italawa. I want to invite Italawa. Yes, and you know, actually, to be honest with you, one of my homeboys, Tai, the guy, he started a company called Italawa, actually. And you know, at that point,
promotion. Yeah,
they were promoting the outside, promoting music, you know. And so with Ghost being outside a lot, that energy of, you know, I remember when we first moved back to Lagos, we're outside every night, sometimes 4 nights a week, do you understand? And, you know, it's been a while since we felt that energy of being outside, being in the club. I'm not really in the club like that.
Now you go out one night and it takes you 4 nights to
recover from the air, you know. So it's just capturing that energy, that youthful energy that, you know, that Ghost is tapping into now. You understand? And that's what's, you know, it's just what we see when we're outside. The girls want to have fun. The chairman, the big boys show, the ones that are going to declare in the club, they're there. You understand? Like, you know, and I feel like it's an energy, it's a feeling when you're at that point in your life when you're outside, you know. It doesn't last forever, kids, so enjoy it while you can. I think for us, the decision to merge rap with like high life on Palmwine music was more birthed out of the idea of trying to find our own pockets of hip hop. You know, we grew up on like American hip hop, and we thought these guys, what they're very good at is telling you about where they're from. in the music. You know, they tell you about Brooklyn, Compton, LA, all these places that you've never been to, but you can imagine it through their music. So for us, we're like, how do we give you something Nigerian, African in our own version of hip hop? You understand? Like when we hear, you know, just so many hip hop duos and like Outkast, for example, you can tell, okay, these guys are from Atlanta. They have the Atlanta sound. You understand? So how do we now give you like the Nigerian version of hip hop based on Show Dem Camp's, you know, based on Show Dem Camp.
Awesome. When we're trying to feature artists on our projects, a lot of it comes from the energy within the room because, you know, we built a community, so the people who we generally work with, you know, we have some of our, you know, usual suspects, you know, the Borge, Ajabota, Malogo, Thames. But when we're featuring new artists, we kind of, you know, Sparks creates the palette, and you know, generally it's people who we either are fans of their movement or we have wanted to work with them for a while. You know, and being in spaces where we would be an opportunity to meet some of those artists, we get to vibe with them personally, and there has to be like a chemistry between them before we even decide to create the music in the first place.
Awesome.
Girl, you sexy with it. Back it up, I'm gonna test me with it. Now you flexing with it. The way you move, you impress me with it. Baptized guys, I'm gonna bless me with it. You know I love it when you messy with it. Late night, I'm gonna where you tempt me with it. I'm back to the room where you send me with it. Like all night, girl, I'm not trying to leave. Man down, but I'm not trying to sleep. Drenched sheets, I prepare for the beach. Head girl, but I'm not trying to teach. Your high peaks is what a man's trying to reach. Had a bad man on a leash. Kept a bad man from the streets. Long time coming, I prepared for a feast like outside online Italawa. Yeah, so like I said, this was an old time in my life, a different period in my life, you understand, like when guys were outside. And so, you know, so you have to channel your past memories and take stories from different friends that used to piece into the song, you know. And that's what Italawa was, a different period, different era. So sometimes, a lot of times I'll be asking ghost stories and he'll be telling me experiences that the guys that are outside are going through. So I try to put that, combine it into the song. So when I said, so you're just talking about a really sexy lady, and how, like, you know, you're engaging with the lady on a night outside, you know.
Who are you picturing though, like when you were doing that?
Who was I picturing?
Yeah.
My past.
So there's somebody in your past that you're picturing?
No.
Okay, just the past.
An amalgamation of different pasts.
I thought maybe there was a superstar, somebody that you had a crush on or anything like that.
No. I don't have a crush on anybody.
And that you had a crush on?
Never.
You never had a crush on a babe?
Never. I want that in writing. Like Dame said, I want that in writing. And
see what married those two guys, that's kind of crush again from the past.
So now, yeah. So just in the song, just talking, you're just using a lot of analogies, you know, like in the song, like, you know, drenched sheets I prepared for the beach. Obviously, it's quite an explicit song, to be quite honest. You know, and it's just, yeah, picturing an explicit scenario, you know. So I said your high peaks.
Your high peaks.
Yeah, your high peaks is what
What does that mean?
You know, where somebody's at the height of something, you know, that's, you know, is a crescendo.
Crescendo.
You understand?
Okay.
She's at a high peak. After a while, you come down from the peak.
The high peaks where the man's trying to reach.
Yeah, so trying to take the person to a high peak. She understand the language. It's a double entendre now, you understand? You know, there's a point.
Let me
break it down. There's a point in a relation, in a physical interaction within a man and woman that they can take her to a very high peak. You know, top of the mountain, they will be screaming on top of the mountain. Do you understand? And then after all, you have to come down from, you know, so.
Double or even triple, say, even high peak with the voice and the notes.
Do you understand?
Bro, you know, I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
Yeah, do you understand?
Got you, bro.
Do you understand? I think we're like, you know, at this point, it was like a brotherhood, man, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like we're really good friends. You know, we fight a lot, we make up, we
make up, do we?
Yeah, that's how I hear. Until that's we make up, we like, but the main thing I think that creates a bond between us is music. You know, we like music. We're both fans of music. We still send each other, you check out this guy's song or check out this guy's verse or whatever, you know. And I think we've always been interested and curious about music and creating more. I think that's one of the things that, like, we can always find a common ground.
The flaw in the Nigerian music industry is infrastructure.
Yeah.
That's one I would say is obvious.
Yeah. Like where the studio, when you go to like the UK or you go to the US, you see studios with like 10 rooms. You're recording in this room, pop around to the other room. You see Skepta is in this room recording, this other person is in this room recording. You know, like we don't have this type of facilities here. So everybody's still, and also that then goes into the next part, which I think is my own flaw, is where there's not that much unity. You understand? And I think that like we don't even have spaces where we can come together and actually just record and work and create music. Everybody's recording in their own little island. You understand? And you take the music out. So I think if infrastructure were even available, maybe that would even bring more unity. You know, but now like I feel everybody is trying to be the king of the island. You know, and they can only. I feel like everybody is a king. There shouldn't be one king.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's hip hop.
I just tapped in with the Wolfpack, the map routes. Now I'm on road like Vin Diesel, Crash Town. Hairline shaky, beard gang like Gandalf. Riz on a 1,000,000,000.1, that's maxed out. Vibes on 10, paper planes are mad loud. Fans come round cause they respect my rap files. I just stay in my zen, play in the background, looking for this damsel in distress I track down. Cause I can't rave like those days, used to bat them down like Shaq playing the post game. Now all these on my wood days are so wave with the dance moves, just don't stay in my Dolces. Heavy on the grown man energy, slim thick don't need a centerpiece. My size, Lupita, Genevieve, and I guarantee Big G's got all the remedies when we outside all night Italawa. So I just tapped in with the Wolfpack to map route. So I called the Wolfpack. I say, where are we headed
Why
to?
the Wolfpack? Oh, yeah, outside guys.
My outside guys, my crew, my man's them, tie, Italawa.
Now let me even not give you this double entendre because the wolves are out hunting. The Wolfpack.
Did you add that one?
They are hunting together as a
Don't add
pack.
that one. Don't put guys as predators. We're not predatory beings. We're with the Wolfpack, a family. You understand? To map routes. That's why it's to
all the routes we're going
to
tonight.
get into. Yeah. So now I'm on road like Vin Diesel. Now I just turbo in. You understand? To the routes.
Yeah.
My hairline is shaky. And the bed guys like Gandalf. You understand? Self-explanatory. But the vibes on a 1,000,000.1, that's maxed out. So the
biggest
swag,
vibes.
The
biggest
vibe is
vibes.
still, you know.
Even with the shaky
the
hairline.
The riz is
Even
still,
with shaky hairline.
mad. Shaky hairline. Don't leave your girl around, guys.
You understand?
So then, after what was that? After my night, after
that's maxed out.
vibes on 10, paper planes are mad loud. Man, I don't know. Taiwo, the one that told me about paper planes. You understand? So I just had to.
But they're loud.
They're mad loud. You understand?
So that plane.
That's why I add that
Gen Z. That paper plane.
Yeah,
you understand?
Paper planes are mad loud. That's why I add that Gen Z reference, you know, to link with the youth them. Yeah, me. So paper planes are mad loud. Fans come round because they respect my rap file. So when some guys will be hitting me, the club that goes mad one on that lyric. Fans come round because they respect my rap files. I just stay in my zen, play in the background, looking for this damsel in distress I track down. So I'm normally going to the zone to go and block.
And there's somebody at the back of the club hiding.
No, yeah, I'm just chilling, you know, just chilling. Not really with Taiwo, you know, in the zone. I'm just chilling at the back with tie. I'm not really there with them. Because I can't rave like those days. Like I said, you drink one day, it'll take you 4 hours, 4 days to recover. I can't rave like those days. I used to back them down like Shaq playing the post game. But now all these on my old base with the leg movements, I can't keep up. So just don't stay in my Dolces, you know what I'm saying? Heavy on the grown man energy, you know, guys are grown guys, they let everything. Gym your pockets, don't gym your bed, gym your pockets. You know what I'm saying? So that's what guys are on. Grown man energy, slim, thick, don't need a centerpiece. You don't have to be, all sizes, you know, we don't discriminate here. And the Peter Genevieve, you know, just put them down for the Afrika Magik vibe, and they to the verse. 16, Italawa.
Awesome.
Bang.
I think, you know, for me, the exec part of music has always been a natural progression that I was always going to go to. I found out very early that as much as I love creating music, I also love being with people that are creating music. And, you know, sometimes I guess from that relationship and the human relationship that you form with people, then some people can now ask you to be a part of their journey and be a part of it. So initially, I started working with an artist called Fumbi. That was the first artist that I worked with outside of being a musician. And then obviously Thames someone that we met, and we kind of been building together ever since. So for me, I think being an artist gives me an extra insight, because I know what artists want or what artists may feel at a particular point in time. So I always fight for the artist or advocate for the artist as well, because that's my own background. Yeah.
I keep my life is pretty private, but in terms of passions, I'm a huge fan of basketball. No, people don't know I don't know that, but I
play basketball all the time.
Everything apart from that, I keep it all on music, on wax.
Yeah. And if you want to find goals, go to all the basketball courts in Lagos. You find them there. That's all. Especially his fans.
Great place to be on earth.
That's a crazy question. For me,
I'm in Nigeria.
For me, my favorite place I've ever been to, and it's terrible because they just had a hurricane there. So shout out everybody from Jamaica, all the people I met out there that welcome me with open arms. I think it's Jamaica, man. It's one of the most beautiful places I've been to, and their culture, I think the way they respond, everywhere you go in Jamaica, you hear music. Like everywhere, every street corner, there's music. So someone like me that loves music, then me, I love being on the beach as well. They have the most beautiful beaches I've ever been to. And in most places because I love Nigerian food. So when I go to places like Europe and I really struggle with food, I take like chili spray everywhere that I'm traveling. Chin chili. I take it everywhere I'm traveling to. But Jamaican food actually is like another form of like cuisine or whatever that I actually really love as well. So everything there, the food, the weather, the people, the music, the beaches, the landscape, everything about Jamaica to me is perfect.
I haven't actually been to Jamaica. And the place where I want to go to is where I think would be the best. I want to go to Japan. And I think that would be a sanctuary for me, because I really identify with a lot of the ideals.
But the only problem is that they're not as outside as you in Japan.
Pardon?
They're not as outside as you.
No, I'm not outside. I'm only outside in Nigeria because it's wild. It's the wild West out here. You have to be outside. You have to be a mirror.
Wild West Africa.
Yeah, so I have to be a mirror what is in here. But when I'm there, zen.
Wisdom.
What's up, people? It's Show Dem Camp, SDC, and we just finished breaking down our song Italawa on NotJustVerses.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bang.